Morning, morning, morning. On our way to TP2 already. It's actually kind of cool. TP2 hit. It's gonna be a quick morning.
When you download footage from our, it is yours to use forever and ever and ever and ever. So go to ArtGrid now and start creating without limits. Time, it's just an illusion.
I decided to grow a small account. So TP1 and TP2 has been hit. Let me know if you're making a little bit of money with me this morning. It pulled up to break even. Yo. I just had the settings off. For me, I'm holding to TP3 on the last trade. TP3 is where it'll find the lowest point. Right around here. So it found low here. TP3 is at the next low. So until it breaks the most recent high, which is up here, I'll probably be holding this. And there goes the recent high. A long ass candle that's gonna get corrected. No, you cannot enter now. You should have entered 20 minutes ago. We already hit TP1 on this sell. And now it came to correct. Let me actually just put this back up. We tested the stepped moving average. It came to hit break-even stop loss. Here's your break-even point. Big ass candle. It's gonna come to correct, and then it might come back up. I only got 50 points left for the morning. Yep, as it go back down. as I said. It is very choppy today. We reached 50 points, so I'm seeing what else it may have for us. While I'm on mine, just handling some work. But I'm trying to see if it breaks this previous high. You can get in for the correction back up to the top side from a London's fall, but it's because London was in a nice trend last night, so we're probably not going to see a real move until later on in the session. I think it's still going to head lower though. You can see it enter the chop, but we're still 92 down. NASDAQ is still down considerably. 164 points. So we just got another sell signal here. The sell signal is below the last sell signal. That's something that I look for. So I like this setup as well. Confirm it. Yep, very much in the down. So I think this is a good move to take. Upon candle close. Let's see if we can catch another scalp. There it is. Sell signal is now invalid. I think we're going to get ready for a push back up to the upside. Next hourly candle. It's about to open. Let's see what we got. It's a real choppy day today. We secured 50 points so far. So another sell signal here. TP1 hit on that one. Upon the next candle opening. Straight off rip. $75 points for the morning. And then there it goes, push it back up. And it hit that break even stop loss pretty much immediately. Yeah, it's in a range, so this is the high, this is the low so far. If it breaks above this, you can start looking for some reversals. Real choppy at the moment, man. Real choppy. I wouldn't recommend risking too much today. Very indecisive this morning. I think is in a position to reverse. But it may not all at the same time. So we secured 75 points so far for the morning. Break even stop loss if you hit another one. We're in a choppy market, so I wouldn't recommend, risking a whole lot at all. Really what I'm looking for is a breakout from the top or bottom side and then continue on in that direction. But what I think could happen is a reversal back up to that daily close up here. Boom. Right there. It's usually how, it'll work. In that sort. So this could be a situation. Yeah, I'm essentially just waiting for a breakout to either way. Yeah, I think we're getting ready for a reversal. Yeah, a higher high correction example. Well, no, a lower high correction. breakout I was looking for. And I'm just scalping it. I needed a break above that step MA. That's what we're looking for here. Just needed to close above here and I'd be happy. There we go, getting a buy signal now. There's what we were waiting for. It's almost like I could tell the future, it's kind of cool. All right. Let me know if you guys are in profit here. I was seeing that resistance level. Yep. Like I said, I think it's gonna go to yesterday's daily close at 11,527. I had gotten in when I told you guys I got in for the buy down here, and then I'm in profit right now, a couple hundred, growing a small account. So. You guys see I'm up 1,000 for the morning. Gotta buy a signal now. Everything's green, means it's valid. TP3 is all the way at the daily VWAP at the top here. So we can target that. I'll readjust entry based on the sigma. Stop loss. I don't know why I'm drawing the box when it kind of does it for you. But yeah. TP1 is 11,507.6, TP2 is 11,532.6, and TP3 is 11,582.6 for 100 points. But yeah. hit that previous day low. Just retesting that stepped MA. Turned a $200 to $1,000. That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. Let's continue on. So it created a new lower high. Now what it can do from here is obviously just continue to make a new lower low. I think that's all dependent on what this wants to close as it hits that top. All right. Looks like around 6:30 it found its bottom, and now what we're seeing is it just kind of finding its lower high situation. I'm looking here on the 15-minute time frame. Then I see the hourly. Yeah, that's a push back up. There's a lot of imbalances and stuff. Order blocks, stuff on the hourly time frame. But going from the 5-minute. Looking up, you know, you have a buy stop entry at 11,482. Previous day high was at 11,603. Previous day close was at 11,587. Right, and right now we're at that mid level of yesterday. So we have this big gap to target if we ever so like. Oh, that's intense. Oh, it's a big fuck you. Oh. Yeah, the market playing today, boy. Good thing it was a buy stop order. But it won't close that way. So previous day high 11,603.4. So you have this big, you know, gap here. Only thing I don't like about holiday trading, like trading after holidays, it always kind of just fucks up after. The market doesn't know how to act. Previous day close was 11,587.5. Text. Top right, boom. So you have these areas here. Then you have the weekly close, which is up here. That candle didn't close as a sell, so our buy is still valid. That's why you always wait for the close of the candle. And then if you still have that buy stop order, you should be good. Yeah, it's going all over the place at the moment, but it found its low, which means that in the next hour it will find its high. And You know, there was a lot of volatility during London, which is why I'm playing the, you know, play the range, and maybe we'll get a breakout. I'm actually on this Zoom longer than I usually am, because I actually want to maybe be able to teach something. So, but yeah, so. If you made some money so far, let me know. Drop a fire emoji in this chat. There are 16 of you watching currently. Let me know that you guys are making money. What I can say, I know for a fact tomorrow's gonna be a better day. But, you know, it's the market. What do you do? Today is actually a good day to learn because you guys see that there's some restraint. You know what I mean? I'm actually going to do a YouTube video. I'll probably record it today or tomorrow about how to actually trade sessions. You know what I'm saying? What to look for, stuff like that. Fundamentally wise, technical analysis wise. You know, a full video. It might be a little bit longer than what you guys used to. It might be like a 20-minute video or something like that, but I think you guys will find some use out of it because it's, you know, it's basically how I trade. So I think it's going to be very helpful. Drop a fire emoji if you think I should make that video. There we go. So yeah, I'll make that video. I'll make that video. I'll record it today and or tomorrow. Have a bunch of meetings today, so if I have time, I'll definitely will. But latest will be tomorrow because I actually want to record that video. So it's 7:25 right now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna allow it another 5-minute candle for that 7:30 PST candle, because you know the big volume candles happen every 30. See if we actually get any directional change after that. But are you guys, in terms of this trade idea, do you guys understand it so far as to what I'm looking for, what we can possibly be looking for, and if I have to jump off before it happens? Right, so this is all London, right? This is all London's move. Then obviously it's gonna range a little bit because it's been trending all night. But what we can see later on in New York session, if you guys have been following me long enough, I talk about sessions happen in phases. You have your impulse, which is just at that 6:30, that high volume time, and then sometimes it would trend or range depending on what the last market did. I'm giving you guys a snippet of what I'm going to be talking about in that video. And then later on in the session is when it catches a little bit of momentum. So like usually, 6:30 will be a drop, and then 7 o'clock will correct that drop, right? And then we're usually done for the morning. But in days like this, where 6:30 is actually choppy to 7:30, right? It's actually pretty choppy. What you can get, what you can probably see is around like 8 o'clock, 8:30 PST. You're gonna start seeing it, maybe a breakout and stuff like that there. If your buy stop was active, you're in profit. I'm in profit 15 on this account. I only want to take it to TP1, to be honest with you. 16 for the morning. Oh, 12 now. But yeah, so that's some stuff to leave you guys with. I'm gonna be talking about it more in the video. So it's a lot of wicking happening. We have 58 seconds with 1 minute left basically of this current candle. Do you guys understand, besides Dyson, because I know Dyson would be knowing, but the rest of you guys understand what I'm talking about? Today, you guys can see I'm taking a little bit more manual approach in terms of looking at the market, but just call it practice. So, do you guys understand what I said just a little bit earlier? All right. I just want this to go into profit so I can get my coffee. I just want my coffee. Yeah. So you can see the yellow boxes forming. That's the chop filter. So there's an actual setting in the algo where it filters any signals. I just don't have that on, but I do have it showing to show me if I'm in a range. But you can see on the right on that table, it says ADX value, status choppy, RSI chop, status choppy. So I think it's to liquidate the scalpers. Yeah, I mean, but that's the thing. Like, that's the cool thing about algo trading, as if you have the confidence. Like, for example, the sell from this morning was definitely a liquidity sweep. But for us, that's an entry, because we know if we hit TP1, we're moving our break even to stop loss, or our stop loss to break even. So, you know what I mean? Like, that's why trade management is important, because all that other extra ideology doesn't apply to us, because we have rules to protect ourselves. So what people would avoid as a liquidity sweep, we can get in as an entry, scalp a little bit, get the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I threw all other trade ideology out the window, because I realized that I can go whatever direction I want as long as my system gets me there. You know what I mean? As long as my trade management is correct, that's what makes it profitable, because I can go either direction, whatever strategy, and still make money, because my money's protected in the long run. which is why I'm so adamant about the trade management and the systems. I think this thing's gonna explode to the top side out of nowhere. Currently on the 5-minute time frame, we're in we just broke structure, but in terms of overall structure, we're still in a lower high situation, but we just broke minor structure right here, as obviously, you know what I mean? Right here, we just broke structure. So that's why I think a quick scalp to the top side. We're in profit 9 points from that buy stop, guys. I'm in profit 17. It's rare that you guys hear me talk about like breaker structure, market structure, stuff like that. Sometimes I feel like I just need to get some practice in, because it's always good to know how to read the market. I think you should always know how to read the market, but because that's the only way I'm able to create these things, is because I know how to read the market. I know my basics. I'm a little bit more advanced than basic, but you guys know what I mean. Yeah, I mean, like, you just have to know what you're looking at. To be an algo trader, you don't need to know supreme market structure. You should know basics. You should know how to read it, candlestick chart. You start from somewhere, you know what I mean? That's the important stuff. Guys, start from somewhere. We officially closed above the high of the last candle, so I think we're about to see some momentum now. So here's something that sometimes gives me a lot of confidence, is if I'm in a chop, it's almost like a small breakout, because this is a box within itself, and then this candle broke above this last wick, and then you can see this momentum starting to rise right here. So I think we're about to see a quick move. If we hit TP1, I am going to jump off, but you can note that TP2 is at 11,532.6 and TP3 is at 11,582.6. We are currently 13 points in profit on this buy. I've already secured 75 points for the morning. This last TP1 will be 100 points for me for the morning. All right. And I will have to respectfully follow my rules and stop trading. All right. And TP1 has been hit, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining me. All right. If you made a little bit of bread, if you learned something, please drop a fire emoji in this chat before I jump off. Please like this video, share it with a friend, share it with your group, share it with your brokers trading group. We're on our way to TP2. We're 32 points in profit. Okay, let me show you guys my profits at the moment. $3,000 for the morning. All right, 3,011. All right, so I'll share this in the Discord. Make sure that you guys are in the Discord. All right, subscribe to this channel, have the notifications bell. This is a $800 account I also started this morning, floating $700. So I took it from 800 to 1600 in one trade. This is the power of what we do here at Money Moves Investments, and this is just one thing. Hate to sound so promoty, but on days like this that you're patient, right? You have proper trade management and you follow your rules, you really do come up out on top. So I think that's always important to preach. And I can make the best system in the world that never loses, but if you don't actually follow your rules, you won't win, right? So it was a great morning. We made some money. All right, we'll be back tomorrow, and same time. No, congratulations to you. You know what I mean? Congratulations to you. So we hit TP2 when we're 56 points in profit. So you guys saw how I'll let you guys know beforehand is because I know how this stuff works, right? So this is what I'm talking about. Let me actually give you guys a teaching moment. Let me make this a teaching moment for you guys and make this a little bit more. $1,000 on an $800 account. All right. I'm actually going to close out these profits. All right. I'm not even going to wait for TP3 because that's a long candle. All right. $5,000 on my big account. All right. $5,000 for the morning. I'm closing out. So I made some good money this morning. All right. And I suggest you guys close out as well. You guys are at 83 points. Actually, just went up more. You're almost hitting 100 points in one candle. Drop a fire emoji if you made some bread. You know what I'm saying? Drop a fire emoji if you made some bread. Come on, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. This is what we do. This is what we do. This is actually fire. I'm so glad we caught this live. So fire. I marked all that up for you. We follow the rules. We made some bread. You guys can see how you can utilize those weekly, those multi-time frame VWAPs to see your previous levels. You can see as to when you're about to break out. The chop filter gives you a breakout. The Sigma gives you the signal. You just follow the rules. You make some money. Cool. So the strategy is pretty simple. I'm gonna do a trade breakdown video following this one, but yeah. So I mean, it's not difficult to follow, guys. You feel me? So let's look at London Open. Let's make this a teaching moment for you guys. So London Open was this candle here. Already up 100 points since I opened a small position before the buy stop got activated. Great. So did I. You know what I'm saying? I think I let you guys know I got in slightly before that buy stop. All right. My ADX on my mobile algo that I customized just told me the volume just came in and then it happened. You know what, Dyson? You know what I would appreciate? Jump in the general chat, share your settings with the group. So this was London Open here, right? This is your London Open. Let me take a horizontal ray, put it at the top of this candle. So which this means this is London's high, okay? On the top of this candle, this is London's high. You can see we traded below the high. Technically speaking, London doesn't end for another hour. So this is London's low, right? Where is New York? New York's open 5 o'clock on this candle, which means that currently this is New York's high, right? But on 6:30, boom, this was New York's high, this was New York's low. This is your range. You can see that the session also plots the range for the first 15 minutes of New York Open, right? So this dark part of the sessions is the range breakout. So we saw that we got that quick breakdown, right? Rejection, we caught TP2, break even stop loss. We had break even stop loss. We got another sell signal, TP1, break even stop loss, 75 points for the morning, right? This is our range. We broke above this range with this buy signal and retested. Didn't hit stop loss, retested. Now we hit for the previous day close and the previous day high, 100 points from here. But if you guys were on the live with me from the beginning, we got in slightly before that, right? I'll let you guys know when I got in. I got in around here, so I didn't get up at the top. I got in somewhere right after it crossed. Very aggressive entry. I wouldn't recommend that unless you're comfortable with the strategy. And then I also let you guys know you can target the weekly VWAP and the daily VWAP. So this is the weekly. This is the current daily candle VWAP. Or you can target the previous day close and highs. And I gave you guys the prices for that. And that's exactly where it went, right? Because we already knew that today I didn't necessarily think it was going to trend. Because if it trends during one session, it will correct during the next. Meaning, this is a nice trend. This is a beautiful trend down. Bop, 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 you caught that. Then it accumulates and then creates, in this circumstance, because we're in a selling trend, it creates a lower high correction because it never created a lower high. It dropped, boom, accumulated down. You would think this is a lower high, but it never actually came up to test any level, and then it dropped again. So what we were looking for is we took this quick scalps down, right? But it accumulated, broke out, created a new lower high, but therefore also breaking structure, breaking two levels of structure here and here. And we can be looking for the retest all the way back down to this level for maybe a continuation to the top side. But overall structure, if you were to draw your trend line, right? Trend line, boom, you're actually looking at, you know, a proper situation, because now a lot of traders are probably taking this level and going down here because they're looking at an order block here. I'm on some shit, you know what I mean? But this is me just breaking different ways of looking at the market. I am an algo trader. I follow my systems. I have my rules, but don't get it twisted. I know how to do that markup shit too. All right. That was just me talking my shit a little bit. If you enjoyed the call, if you made some money, please consider subscribing to the YouTube channel, like and comment down below. Like this video, share it with a friend, share it with your trading group, share it with your brokers group, share it with everybody. Let's get, you know, Money Moves Investments to 5K subscribers before the end of the summer. Appreciate you guys for jumping on. Make sure you join the Discord. Make sure that you actually check out our broker, Hero FX. Link is down below. That's where I have my copy trader where I can take trades for you for Forex accounts. And then I'll be releasing a copy trader for NASDAQ as well. Love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow.